Having intrusive thoughts seems to be something many people are struggling with. Sometimes destructive thoughts just randomly flood into our minds, thoughts to hurt ourselves or others, or thoughts about what could happen. These thoughts can also be sexual in nature and can also be toxic thoughts about ourselves and our weaknesses, and they can be the cause of discomfort, fear, or anxiety. So, should the time come and you have an intrusive thought, I have 4 steps on how to handle them so that you can hopefully have more peace and a healthier mind. Step number 1, respond with assertiveness. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 4-5. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. In this passage, Paul explains to the church that the weapons Christians are to use aren't of the flesh, but are of God and are powerful. And then he mentions that they're capable of bringing down arguments or anything that is opposed to God, and that they can capture thoughts and bring them to captivity. And then Paul explains that those thoughts should be brought under the obedience of Jesus Christ. So, when it comes to intrusive thoughts, you can't just allow yourself to be controlled by them. You need to capture these thoughts and bring them to submission. And the first step to do that is to realize and identify that you're having an intrusive thought. What you shouldn't do is feed the thought, dwell on the thought, or focus on the thought and then allow it to flood your mind uncontrolled. So when you find your mind getting flooded with these thoughts, first acknowledge that what you're going through is an intrusive thought, and then think, this thought needs to be captured and brought under control. The idea is to not be controlled by this thought by just focusing on it, but to identify your intrusive thought and to respond with assertiveness and to make the mental decision that it needs to be brought under control. Step number 2, respond with prayer.